The moon, Cancer. My wife is the moon, and I'm a Capricorn, so we're polar opposites of each other, and we see sometimes the friction in that, and sometimes we see the beauty in that. And so the moon is the pineal gland, and the pineal gland is, because the moon is the sleep cycle. That controls the melatonin, where the sun controls the serotonin. So we have the moon and the sun right here in our pineal gland, and that pineal gland, when we're not getting our sleep, when we're not really understanding that moon energy, we can become the lunatic. And so we notice that most heart attacks actually happen on Monday, because the moon rules the water element in the body. The water element in you is blood. And so 33% of all heart attacks happen on Monday. It's not because you have to go back to work, it's because of the energetics of the moon. In the first 7 years of life, the moon is the most influential planet. What's the first year of life? What does the child do? Sleep. There's that moon energy. And so we see that there's always 7-year cycles. So the first 7 years it's the moon, then it's Mercury, and then we go into Venus, and then we go into 3 sun-year cycles, then we go into Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. Those are the 7 cycles that we go into, and each cycle is, again, that 7-year period. The moon effect. The moon is from midnight to 3:25 a.m. So that's the witching hour, the moon, when the clock strikes 12. Monday is the day. It's the 6th chakra. It's the water element. Some of the lore of the moon, it's the mysteries, it's secrets, it's sex, growth and development. We have Luna, Isis, Diana. We become moonstruck when we stare at the moon. And it's always by the light of the silver moon. So the metal of the moon is silver. So gold is the sun, silver is the moon. So the 3 primordial currencies is gold, silver, and bronze. That's the sun, moon, and earth. The moon energy is our instincts and habits, the unconscious, sleep. So you see a lot of moon people, they develop a lot of addictions. It's a cold, moist energy. It rules growth and fertility. So again, when the moon mind is off, this is where we develop the lunacy. It's where the senility comes in. It's poor memory, confusion, where we become spacey and we have fixed ideas, and we become secretive, nervous, superstitious, anxiety, fears, and panic. That's a lot of when the moon energy is off. The moon effect, the brain and the nervous system, it's the sleep, it's the hormones. And you're going to see the moon, it's a feminine energy. It's going to have a nice connection to a lot of the progesterone. So pregnenolone is the mother of all of the hormones, but that's connected to the moon, because pregnenolone is giving birth to the other hormones, progesterone, testosterone, where that pregnenolone is getting its energy from the moon. So the anatomy is the pineal gland, the hypothalamus, the breast, stomach, ovaries, testes, and spleen. So what's interesting about the breast and the stomach, they change sizes and shape throughout the course of a person's day, depending on what they eat and everything, just as the moon changes sizes and shape every couple of days. And so some of the herbs, avena, sativa, ginkgo, gotu kola, valerian, and the quintessence of the moon herb is cannabis. That's your classic moon herb, because the moon herb is going to provoke giving you a sleepy feeling. It's going to provoke the artistic in you. It's going to make you a little bit hungry. So it's affecting all the moon energy in you. So if you're a smoker, never smoke during the day, only smoke at night. That would be my little word of caution. The cell salt for cancer is calcium fluoride. Calcium fluoride is a great remedy. So when you think calcium fluoride, that's for any bone deformities, whether it's pigeon toes, knock knees, scoliosis, any bone deformity, think calcium fluoride. When we start to get bony deposits, when we're developing arthritic conditions, when we're developing any joint hardening of anything, that's calcium fluoride. So now in the moon, when a woman develops fibroids in the breast, that's a hardening, that's an induration of the tissue. This is where calcium fluoride can come in and start breaking up these indurated growths and fibroids and cysts and stuff like that. So calcium fluoride is just a great, calcium phos, which is Capricorn, is more the bones. Calcium fluoride is more the joints in the teeth. So when we're having a lot of joint osteophytes, bone spurs, stuff like that, it's calcium fluoride. A lot of dental stuff is going to be calcium fluoride. You can look with the fluoridation that we've had in this country. You can see people start to get fluorosis on their teeth. They start to get plaquing in their teeth. So wherever there's plaquing, hardening, scarring, think calcium fluoride. Really amazing remedy for the elastic tissues of the body, including arteries and veins and stuff like that.